Morning, everybody. I'd like to call the Personnel Committee meeting to order. Roll call.
Mr. Steingart.
Here.
Mr. Benson.
Here.
Ms. Vedder. Mrs. Geiger. Mrs. Labuda.
Here.
There's no discussions, reports. Eric?
Yeah, just past Monday, we had the Tennis Rights Forum, which was hosted by housing attorney Jamie Samuel from Legal Service Hudson Valley. It was moderately attended. We had about 12 people who were seeking information on housing. And the last Friday this month, we're gonna have the Right to the Accused Forum, which is gonna be hosted by Tim Havitz, who's the Regional Director of Legal Aid Bureau.
Geiger
Thank
and
you. Morning. Thank you. Personnel?
There's really nothing special to report, just the normal day-to-day, working classifications and the jurisdictions and county departments and general issues, but nothing serious.
Just a point of information, Eric Nystrom retired on the 30th of September. We're a man short in the Veteran Service Office. I know we decided not to hire right now. I just wanted to be on the record that we should look into that as soon as possible.
I just had a conversation with Howie, and they're really having some trouble down there.
Yeah,
And they
it's
need
just-
this position as quickly as they possibly can.
They're overloaded.
Right.
Well, that would go into executive anyhow, since
Right, but it's a personnel committee issue as well. I just
Right.
wanted everybody to be aware of that.
Well, I know we put an additional staff in his budget for 2014, correct? We gave him one position? Didn't we?
haven't filed the budget yet.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, we asked you to, and you better put it in there, it's important, but putting that aside, I
Well,
would.
there's already the position in the budget.
Yeah, there's a vacant one.
Right,
She's talking about an
vacant one
additional one.
is really a no-brainer. It's the
Right.
secondary
Yeah.
position that we would have to really discuss.
Okay. Cindy, did you ever get that report that you requested from me on? the
I
part?
did,
You
yes,
did? Okay,
yes,
because I was gonna ask to make sure you got
Yep,
okay.
thank you.
Okay. Monica is
Not here.
not here.
he's away to conference.
Is she insured?
And there's no resolutions. This may be the quickest meeting ever.
You said that last month and the month
No.
before.
Go ahead, public comment.
I think 2 months ago it was a little quicker.
Yeah. Any public comment? Yes.
I recently heard about the no filling, no hiring of positions. I think it needs to be made very clear that we're finally getting to a level where staffing is somewhat, I don't wanna say it's back to normal because we're still well below what we were. But there have been, some positive strides in attaining staff and getting staffing levels in critical departments at a somewhat manageable level. I think there needs to be a clear definition, sent out to management, the difference between a request to fill a vacancy and a new position, because we cannot delay on the vacancy requests when someone retires or leaves. That's money that's already budgeted, and that's what's happened in the past when there's been a hiring freeze. Because that will put us right back to where we were, and that's gonna create a lot of problems. So I think that that needs to be clearly defined. If the hiring freeze is going to include keeping vacant positions vacant, you know, somebody needs to let everybody know that, because that's gonna create problems again. That
Cindy,
we
the
had started
vacancy,
to resolve.
the vacancy issue at this point was during the budget process to just keep things sort of stable while they were working on the budget, that for September and October, that we would just freeze vacancies that would be picked up again after that. So it's just a 2-month freeze at this point.
Okay, thank you.
Any other public comment? Motion to adjourn?
I'll move it.
Jean, Kathy.
All in favor?